This message is for the woman who is still holding on. Holding on to someone she knows deep down is not right for her. Holding on to someone who has disappointed her, ignored her, and hurt her more times than she can count. Holding on, not because he is good, but because she is afraid of what her life will look like without him. Sometimes the fear of being alone feels heavier than the pain of being unhappy. And that's how so many women stay stuck in relationships that slowly drain their joy, their confidence, and their self-respect. Let me tell you something honest, something you might not want to hear. Losing him might be the best thing that ever happens to you. Yes, there is a chance that when you finally walk away, he will wake up. He will realize what he lost. He will come back softer, more serious, more willing to commit. But there is also another possibility, a powerful one. By the time he comes back, you won't even want him anymore, because in his absence, you will find yourself again. You will start sleeping better, breathing better, laughing more. You will remember who you were before you started shrinking to keep someone else comfortable. The hardest part is this: you will never know which future is waiting for you until you have the courage to leave. Staying in this in-between place, not fully loved, not fully gone, slowly teaches one person to accept less than she deserves. And that person is you. And while you are holding on to something half-hearted, uncertain, and fragile, something real can't find you. Sometimes he means exactly what he shows you. If a man asks you to leave, directly or indirectly, believe him. Sometimes it's not with words. Sometimes it's with silence. Sometimes it's with distance. Sometimes it's with excuses that never end. We often try to translate his behavior into something that hurts less. He's just stressed. He's just busy. He's just scared of commitment. But listen carefully. If a man wants to be with you, you will not be confused about it. If someone you've been dating suddenly disappears, becomes cold, or emotionally unavailable, ask once. Be calm, be mature, and then listen, not just to what he says, but to what he does. If he can't give you clarity, if he can't give you reassurance, if he can't give you effort, that space he's creating is not an accident. And here is the most powerful thing you can do. Respect that space. Not by waiting, not by checking your phone every 5 minutes, but by actually stepping back into your own life. Be busy. Build a life that doesn't revolve around anyone. You do not have to be available every time he calls. You do not have to cancel your plans for him. You do not have to make him the center of your universe. You had a life before him. You had dreams, goals, friends, passions. A healthy relationship is not two broken people trying to fix each other. It's two whole people choosing to walk together. When your life is full, love becomes a choice, not a need. Go to the gym, work on your goals, say yes to invitations, create new routines, not to make him jealous, but to rebuild yourself. Stop giving your pain an audience. Let's talk about social media. When your heart is hurting, social media becomes dangerous. You post quotes, you post songs, you post, "I'm fine," when you're not. Every post is energy. Ask yourself, who am I really posting this for? Mystery is powerful. If you are leaving, leave completely. Delete him. Unfollow him. Remove the constant reminders. Not to punish him, but to give your heart a chance to heal without reopening the wound every day. Communicate like an adult, not from anxiety. You don't need games. You don't need rules like, wait 3 days. If you have something meaningful to say it. But be brutally honest with yourself. If you are calling just to hear his voice, if you are texting just to see if he still cares, if you are checking if he misses you, that is not communication. That is anxiety. And if you cannot trust him or your decision to be with him, then the relationship is already slowly dying. And if you've already said you're leaving, stay gone. The hardest part of leaving is not the goodbye, it's not going back. Here's the truth. Most people don't want to admit. They usually come back. Not always, but often. Weeks later, months later, sometimes even years later. But listen to this carefully. You cannot leave hoping they return. You must leave believing it is over. That is the only way you truly heal. That is the only way you truly grow. And if one day they do return, it will no longer be from a place of fear. It will be from a place of choice. Know who you are. That changes everything. Walking away teaches you something priceless: self-respect. When you respect yourself, your standards rise. You stop accepting breadcrumbs. You stop begging for effort. You stop settling for almost. And whether the right man comes back or a better man walks into your life, you will be ready. Not desperate, not afraid, not waiting to be chosen, just strong. Final message. If you are walking away today, do it even if your hands are shaking. Do it even if your heart is breaking. Do it even if you still love him. Because sometimes love for yourself has to come first. And one day you will look back and realize, walking away wasn't the end of your story. It was the moment your real life began.